if you have a 23 or 24 Honda Transalp, US model anyway, you know that they do not come with tubeless tires. So I've been researching the idea of either getting the rims I have sealed somehow to become tubeless, or maybe replacing the rims altogether. So I finally found some rims online that I ended up buying, and I thought I'd do a quick video here to tell that story. This is the website I ended up finding that sold the rims that I bought. You probably can't see the URL up here, but it's kkeracing.com. You can just try going directly there and it should take you to this page. But you can see there's a couple of things that I probably wasn't thorough in investigating before I made this almost $2,000 purchase. But you can see these are specified for the 2023-2024 Honda Transalp XL750 with 21 and 18-inch rims. That's factory specs for those. But a couple things that were unclear to me or I didn't pay enough attention to. I didn't see this shipping time from China. I had it in my mind for some reason they were coming from the U.S. because when I looked at this, check other availability locations, there was a Chino, California location, but I didn't explore that deep enough. I never really got to the bottom of this point here where it says aluminum CNC produced hub. I don't know what that means. I don't know if CNC is a process or if CNC is a company. Never got to the bottom of that. Rims offered by BMW factory. I don't know what that means. The rims that I ended up receiving were stamped VMX Racing. I don't know if they also make them for BMW or if these are the style of rims that BMWs sometimes comes with. I don't know. Maybe this just got lost in the translation here somewhere, but you can see the other points. They bring up 3 or 4 stainless steel spokes, bearings assembled, spacers and seals packed. And that is the way they arrived. Wheels are compatible with OEM sizes. They fit exactly in line with the ABS discs and sprocketing systems. The one question that did come out from somebody was if the factory hub, I don't know if this part here is called a hub, or the part that the sprocket attaches to, if that came with it, or if the original OEM one would work. But it ended up coming with it, and the OEM one would not work. The fins on the backside of this that go into those rubber grommets, those rubber pads, and the slots weren't even close to being the same size. So yeah, they included this hub here as well. You can see some other information that came here, but on this website you can explore this if you want. So I went ahead and ordered them, probably without nearly enough research or consideration, but I did it. They came in 11 days via FedEx. There was a little pause in the action there as they were entering the country. I had to fill out some paperwork for customs declaring them to be compliant with U.S. safety standards. They were packaged very effectively, triple boxed and tons of bubble wrap, and everything was very secure inside this box. And the whole box was wrapped in plastic, which was a good thing because the box did sustain a little damage on its journey, but the damage only was into the box and not to the actual rims or contents of the box. So off to my local dealer I went, and yes, I did decide to have a professional install them because I'm pretty sure I would have damaged them in the process of changing over the tires. And the mechanic at I-90 Motorsports in Issaquah, Washington did not leave a single scratch. And another note about the dealer. I am far from a qualified motorcycle mechanic. Even though I probably did not do enough research before making this purchase, I did stop by the dealer and ask my mechanic about this aftermarket upgrade before I ordered them. He wasn't really wild about the idea initially until I showed him the web page for the wheels. After he saw them, he gave the project his seal of approval. He also thought the price was very reasonable. Well, as I said, the project turned out to be just short of $2,000. $1,450 for the rims, $250 for shipping. Somehow I skated on the taxes, and then the dealer charged me 1 hour of labor, which is $180 plus some miscellaneous stuff there, bringing it up to $209.57 in labor, which is half of what he quoted. He actually quoted me 2 hours of labor, and they only charged me for 1 hour of labor, which is pretty good. Once I got them all mounted up here, one of the first things that I noticed was this kind of lip of the rim sort of sticks out here. Seems sort of like it protrudes out, and wondering if that might be a point of some kind of vulnerability. I guess it's probably necessary for this spoke on the edge type design, but seems a little bit unusual. Unlike the tire on the KTM here, where you can see the rim is quite indented or below flush with the tire, so it's not likely that anything could impact that edge of the rim. The other thing I noticed is they came with this 90-degree angle valve stems, front and back. You can see, and I'm sure that the design of these is for nothing other than making it easier to get air in there. You don't have to run the hose that deep into a fairly wide rim. But what I'm wondering is if that is also sort of a point of vulnerability. It kind of sticks out a little bit. Not too much more than the plane of the spokes. So it's pretty unlikely that that could strike something, but not impossible. Now it does stick out even a little bit further since I have my tire pressure sensor cap on there, the sensor, and that does stick out, I don't know, maybe another quarter of an inch or so than if I just had a regular low profile cap on there. But I think maybe next time I have the bike in and the wheel is off, I might have them put a straight valve stem on just the front, just for extra precaution. I mentioned my tire pressure sensor. I picked this one up a couple of months ago. I don't know about you guys, but this summer when I was deep in the sticks, there were a couple occasions when I totally had myself convinced that I had a low tire. I swear I was feeling something in the bike. I pulled over a couple times and the tires were just fine. So that kind of inspired me, plus my general fear of getting a flat tire when I'm that deep. Went ahead and picked this up. This is I picked it up off of Amazon. I think the brand is pronounced Psychic. I'll put the price on the screen. Very easy to install. It's cordless in the sense of how it gets its power. It has a rechargeable battery, USB-C plug in the side there, and I have my USB-C port right here, right next to it, so it's very convenient. I've charged it one time since I've had it in 2 months. I haven't had to charge it again since then. It's interesting monitoring tire pressure, how it goes up and down based on the conditions. The rear tire almost always goes up 4 or 5 pounds once you get rolling. I'm sure that's probably from the engine heat and it being the drive wheel gets all that drive friction. But yeah, you can see it's showing right now. I got 33 in the front, 39 in the back, and it can be set to PSI or bar if you're European or if you know what bar is. Other than a place to get a drink. And then the other digits there, 57, those are temperature. I can't imagine how that little cap could accurately pick up the tire pressure, tire temperature, but that seems to be accurate too. You can see I got my little handy thermometer here, ambient air temperature thermometer that I added, and it's only off by 2 degrees on that, so 1 degree now. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go and see if that eliminates any of my tire pressure stress. I haven't field tested these wheels yet under adventure type conditions, but I certainly intend to. If I make any drastic observations of this equipment, I may post a follow-up video. Hey, thanks for watching and ride safe.